Candidates for State Senator, District 30. Hildy Angius. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, hildyforaz.com. Biography. Originally from New York, Hildy moved to Arizona in 2005. With a background in marketing and communications, Hildy worked for Showtime and the Movie Channel, the Society for Computer Simulation, and LG Wireless. In 2002, she opened an art studio called Masterpieces, Paint Your Own, and developed a profound understanding and respect for small business owners. After moving to Bullhead City with her late husband, Sam, Hildy combined her lifelong passion for politics and her desire to help others into her current position as a 3-term Mojave County supervisor. Statement. As chairman of the Mojave County Board of Supervisors, I cut the tax rate and balanced our county budget. Today, our tax rate is lower than when I took office because I demand fiscal responsibility and govern with a steady hand. I led the charge to declare Mojave County a Second Amendment sanctuary county, the first in Arizona. Because of our work, Arizona is now a Second Amendment sanctuary state. After learning the Arizona State Legislature passed a bill that was aimed at Mojave County, I worked with our Republican Attorney General to have the law declared unconstitutional, saving taxpayers $800,000. In 2014, when federal bureaucrats illegally ended a 50-year trout stocking program that would have destroyed our economy, I battled the unelected bureaucrats and won, which earned me the top award from Arizona Game and Fish. I brought drug, alcohol, and mental health treatment services to Bullhead City and helped secure millions of dollars for community facilities and housing. Today, Bullhead has a 16-bed women's treatment facility named Hildy's House, which has helped hundreds of women recover to live happy, productive lives. I am the only candidate with proven conservative experience and record of accomplishment. Learn more at hildyforaz.com. Ashley Gerich. Party, Republican. Campaign funding, traditional. Website, www.gerichforsenate.com. Biography. Ashley Gerich has lived in Mojave County for 30 years where she grew up, then moved on to raise her children there. She has her bachelor's in organizational leadership from Arizona State University. She then moved on to receive her Juris Doctor from Mitchell Hamlin School of Law. Ashley has had a passion for helping her community and helping others. She has been an active advocate for the justice system, working with victims of crimes and helping combat drugs in the county. She has a ranch in Golden Valley, Arizona, and resides in Bullhead City, Arizona. Statement: I have heard one too many times from my representative, I am training my replacement. Well, I think we need to do better. We, the people, get to decide who to vote for, not our politicians. I have been fighting against smoke-filled rooms for over 5 years. I've put in thousands of hours politically, and in that time working with many of our legislators. What I have learned is this: we get responses, not actions. I'm here to work for you. We need to remember who decides. The Constitution has allowed us many freedoms, and each election cycle we see them stripped away a little at a time. Stand with me and fight against more government control. This is a grassroots movement to remove the good old boys and take back our state. Border security, county autonomy, school autonomy, less government, and less taxes. Let's not forget representing our Constitution, the most important document: freedom of speech, freedom to bear arms, and right to privacy. Vote for me, and together let's take back our state and our country. Please remember your vote and voice matter. Let's remind them who they work for. J'aime Morgaine. Party Democratic. Campaign funding participating. Website www.realchangeforld30.com. Biography. J'aime Morgaine is a first-time property owner concerned about water sustainability, and her property value dropping to zero when the Hualapai aquifer runs dry, possibly in 40 years. She is a U.S. Army veteran fighting for homeless veterans and veterans caught in dysfunctional guardian conservatorships. And she is a woman who is more than just angry that her 19th Amendment voting rights are the only constitutional protections afforded women by the U.S. Constitution. Statement: Water is life. Without water, nothing else matters. And the current local control of our groundwater, with legislative pressure for rural management areas, only serves to protect interests of developers and corporations, not the interests of individual property owners. As a veteran living with PTSD, I fight for homeless veterans who fall through the cracks because I know what living with undiagnosed and untreated PTSD does to a life. I run to fight for legislation that protects veterans' rights and mandates veteran resources in every county. And yes, women's rights have come a long way, but our constitutional protections have not. And while a woman's right to abortion access and access to purchase firearms may seem disconnected, they are actually two sides of the same coin of equal constitutional protection. Fact: the U.S. Constitution applied to white male property owners. Fact: the Second Amendment applied to men. Fact: the only amendment that explicitly protects women's rights is the 19th Amendment. I run to fight for the same constitutional protections for women that rich white men have enjoyed since the United States was founded. I ask for your support and your vote. Kimberly Zanon. Party Republican. Campaign funding traditional. Website none submitted. Biography none submitted. Statement: Kimberly Zanon has been a representative for Mojave County CASA, court-appointed special advocate, and has a high sense of purpose and responsibility. Kimberly is a regular participant in community events, speaking at the Rotary Club, Kiwanis, City Council meetings, and has gone all the way to the House of Representatives to try and get more resources for Mojave County. Protecting our state and country is Kimberly's first priority. She will advocate for policies that promote safety, security, and prosperity for our people. From border security, election integrity, improving education, protecting our children, and creating a water system so that Arizona can have fresh, clean water. Kimberly is committed to listening to our concerns and advocating for our interest while working tirelessly to find effective solutions to the challenges facing our state. As our senator, Kimberly will make it a priority to be accessible and attentive to our needs. Our voices matter to Kimberly, and she will ensure we are heard. She will serve with integrity, transparency, and a strong commitment to conservative principles. Kimberly humbly asks for our support and the opportunity to represent us. Candidates for State Representative, District 30. Leo Biasiucci. Party Republican. Campaign funding traditional. Website http://www.leobiasucci.com. Biography. Leo Biasiucci was born and raised in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. After graduating from Lake Havasu High School, Leo obtained his bachelor's degree in business administration and management from ASU and is a small business owner. Since being elected, Leo has been named Legislator of the Year in 2019, 2021, and 2023. He served as the Republican Majority Whip before serving as your current Republican Majority Leader. He is endorsed by the NRA, Free Enterprise Club, Center for Arizona Policy, Realtors, Arizona Police Association, and FOP. Leo is married to his beautiful wife Taylor, who have a 1-year-old daughter. Statement. Too often people run for office and make promises that they never keep, but I've followed through and protected our conservative values. From making Arizona a Second Amendment sanctuary state, to adding life in prison for child sex crimes, to allowing Arizona law enforcement to arrest and prosecute human smugglers, to making Arizona a flat income tax state. I have delivered. When Lake Havasu and Bullhead City needed Highway 95 repaved, I got it done. When Wickenburg needed money to help with their fire station, I got it done. When Mojave County Sheriff's Department needed to replace 40-plus-year-old substations, I got it done. When Kingman needed a bypass at Highway 93 and I-11 and Beale Street, I got it done. As your state representative, I listen to the people. I fight hard for rural Arizona, and I have the best teammates in Senator Borelli, former Representative Cobb, and now Representative Gillette. When you have a solid team and you put the people first, it's amazing what you can accomplish. I'm pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, pro-veterans, pro-law enforcement, and pro-America first. Vote Leo Biasiucci and save America. Visit leobiasiucci.com to keep Arizona red. John Gillette. Party Republican. Campaign funding traditional. Website electgillette.com. Biography. John Gillette has a proven track record of delivering results for LD30. In the House of Representatives, he has worked tirelessly to expand rural health care options, address election integrity, water issues, and secure pay for DPS officers. With 35 years of military experience, rising to Command Sergeant Major, John brings leadership and decision-making skills to the legislature. His background in law enforcement, real estate, and legal expertise qualifies him to navigate legislative issues. Committed to upholding traditional values, John, alongside his wife and fellow Army veteran, is dedicated to making a positive impact in his community and LD30. Statement. I am grateful for the opportunity to continue representing the hard-working residents of LD30. Over the past term, I have fought tirelessly to address critical issues facing our community, such as expanding access to quality rural health care, and supporting our law enforcement officers who put their lives on the line every day to keep us safe. With my military experience as a command sergeant major, I bring a strong sense of duty, leadership, and commitment to upholding our conservative values. My extensive background in law enforcement, real estate, and legal expertise uniquely positions me to navigate complex legislative challenges and advocate for policies that uphold the Constitution and defend the freedoms and rights of all Arizonans. I remain dedicated to preserving our traditional values and making LD 30 a place where families can thrive and communities can flourish. Together with my wife, Jamie, a veteran and doctor, we are committed to leading by example and showing the importance of faith in guiding our decisions and actions. Let's work together to build a brighter future for all the residents of LD 30. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Monica Timberlake. Party Democratic. Campaign funding participating. Website none submitted. Biography. Monica Timberlake is a valued member of the Quartzsite community, a local realtor, and the senior-most governing board member for Quartzsite Elementary District, with over 14 years of service. She was chosen by leaders across Arizona to be the current president of the Rural Alliance for AZ School Boards Association, amplifying her commitment to education and community development. As a Finn Brown Fellow and a Project Central alum, she advocates for our entire state. She was a Quartzsite Town Council member, chaired various town and community boards, and was a director for the Quartzsite Area Chamber of Commerce. Statement. I decided to run because representation matters, and rural Arizona needs strong leaders to advocate for the needs of our local communities. I'm a current school board member and have seen our education funding be stripped year after year. Our students do not have the same access and opportunities as their urban counterparts. As a rural community leader, I have seen water issues be ignored for decades. It's time for our water to be protected for our children and our children's children. Lack of access to health care and other critical services affect the quality of life for many. Our rural communities fundamentally need resources, a foundation and support system that creates sustainable growth for the future. Your zip code shouldn't determine your quality of life. As a proud mother of two incredible young adults and a grandmother, I think about our future generations every day. It's important to protect our families and their choices by supporting policies and resources that protect women's health and establish wraparound services for our rural communities. I'm passionate, dedicated, and actively involved. I am fully committed to improving the lives of all Arizonans. I respectfully ask for your support and your vote.